Fuck you, dog.
You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
I'm the one swerving?
Oh,
I'm the one fucking swerving?
yeah, it was actually... Oh, there she goes. And, okay.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Millennial Smark, and I'm bringing you the slop, the whole slop, and nothing but the slop. Man, you know, the decisions that WWE makes sometimes, bruh, it just comes right back to bite you in the ass sometimes. Look at some of these comments, man. It goes well beyond this, man. They started a hashtag hijack Raw, hashtag hijack SmackDown, hashtag R-Truth, hashtag we want R-Truth, hashtag we want R-Truth back. It didn't have to be this way, bro. It did not have to be this way. Look at some of these comments. Anyone going to WWE Raw or SmackDown this week needs to hijack it, and chant R-Truth. Named throughout the whole entire show to show TKO how big of a mistake not renewing R-Truth contract really is. Another one says, I vote we hijack Raw until they re-sign Ron. Bring back R-Truth. WWE fans about to hijack Raw today. I'm so ready for this episode. Hijack Raw, hashtag we want R-Truth. And these comments just keep going on and on and on and on. I'm very curious. Let me see, maybe it's on a lame spot tonight. Where is WWE Raw tonight? They might have a shot. I mean, they are in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I mean, Oklahoma is kind of a wrestling town, but I'm not sure how it is historically as far as, recently. So they might have a shot to get around all the people who are going to probably hijack the show. But it sucks. It really sucks because I don't care for the match card tonight necessarily, except for one match. I seen a match for tonight. It's a Money in the Bank qualifier. It's El Grande Americano, CM Punk, and AJ Styles. You got El Grande Americano, who is influenced heavily by Chad Gable. Not Chad Gable, influenced by Chad Gable. So he's going to do everything that Chad Gable does tonight. And a match with AJ Styles and CM Punk. Ignore that. You got AJ Styles and CM Punk tonight. And they're going to choose to hijack the show. That's that. The fact that you're even having AJ Styles and CM Punk touch, first of all, is already dumb as fuck if you ask me. That's a whole goddamn program, especially given their back history. But the fact that we're going to get that match, even if it's in a triple threat, we're going to get that match tonight. And these fucking losers are going to go out of their way to hijack the show. But it's like a twofold. It's like, bruh, on the one hand, WWE, bro, like they always do the dumbest shit. They always do the dumbest shit and they don't consider. Like, there's no way when they released R-Truth, at least it didn't come in their mind. At the very least, it didn't just pick up in their mind that, oh, fuck, this is really, really going to mess with some of our programs because this dude is really, 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 really beloved. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure none of the wrestlers really care in terms of the show being hijacked tonight. Maybe some might be professional, and like I could see CM Punk probably carrying a tad bit because he's a bit of a more professional. But I'm pretty sure none of the wrestlers are going to even side with you on this. I think if they had it their way, they like to be in the audience hijacking Raw too. Like, I heard R-Truth's contract was $500,000 or a little over $500,000. I still don't understand the purpose of releasing someone who was actually bringing you in money, had the top selling t-shirt currently at that moment, legitimately bringing you ratings, bringing you at least social media numbers. I've seen all the segments with John Cena and R-Truth. Literally almost all of them are over 1 million views. And these aren't recent numbers. This was before he got released. He only got released yesterday. I still don't see what was the cost benefit for this to even be in the case, but at least you should have at least noted the fact that doing all of this around this time, why couldn't you have done it in a deader period, right? I know it's pretty dead right now, but in a more dead period, not next to one of your biggest pay-per-views of the year. You couldn't have done this shit like in September or some shit, right? Like some shit like that. To know that you're gonna do it right now, bro, I feel like you're gonna kill the momentum of Money in the Bank now. If for anything else, you're definitely gonna kill the momentum for all your shows this week. If any of these guys are serious. If any of these guys are serious, man. Boy, but then on the opposite side, man, on the opposite side, when it comes to the fans, bro, here's my thing. Yes, I agree. R-Truth, not having his contract renewed, it's bullshit, right? I'm standing by what I said. It's bullshit. I don't see at all. I would love to see a spreadsheet to see what's the cost benefits of doing any of this. I would love to see a spreadsheet of that. Until then, I don't see what's the benefit. I don't see the positive of getting rid of him. We can all agree on that. We think it's a dumb dick decision. On its face. What I'm not going to do, though, is pretend this entire time I was an R-Truth fanboy. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pretend I stayed up all night waiting for the R-Truth match. I'm not going to pretend I cared for his promos. I cared for most of his work. I'm just looking at this from an objective level and what he actually brings to the table and what most people care to see for R-Truth. And again, from a negative, not even negative, just a balancing of what works and what doesn't work. I'm just purely looking at this from an objective level. I will never claim to be an R-Truth fanboy. I don't hate him, but at the same time, I don't really care for him either. I think I talked about this not too long ago when I talked about his stuff with John Cena. I mean, honestly, it turned me off. It personally turned me off. But what I care for has no merit compared to what we're talking about as far as the objection right now, the objective facts at the moment, right? And I feel like seeing all these fans and the way they're talking right now. I mentioned this word yesterday, but the grandstanding is fucking insane at the moment. It's wild seeing how many people. There's actually a fucking guy who's, at least within the wrestling community, who's trending currently at the moment. Just to give you an example of how fucking crazy these people are, right? Where's that tweet at? I seen it from this guy named Julian Weeks. He posted this, right? This is this guy. His name is Heartbreak Corb, or I guess Heartbreak Corb, I don't know. He posted this, mind you, not even 3 weeks ago, barely 3 weeks ago, or barely 4 weeks ago. I know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. On May 3rd of 2025, this guy named Heartbreak Corb posted this. What I find annoying is the fact people like R-Truth and Carlito are still on payroll, don't do anything, and never wrestle. Yet WWE and TKO decides, and I quote, "Nah, let's release talent that have potential and future instead." So clearly he was reacting to the releases that we talked about damn near a month ago. Well, actually, I guess it is a month ago now. That was his comment, May 3rd. This isn't like someone who, had comments like this going all the way back to fucking 1999 or some shit, or fucking 2025 or 2005, excuse me. These comments do go back to 2025. But this is what he said yesterday. Once again, side by side. May 3rd, what I find annoying is the fact people like R-Truth and Carlito are still on payroll, don't do anything, and never wrestle, yet WWE and TKO decides, nah, let's release talent that have potential and future instead. Yesterday, barely 4 weeks later, fuck your nose, fuck your bald head, fuck your father-in-law, fuck your shit booking, fuck your long-term storytelling, fuck Jey Uso, fuck DIY, fuck you, Triple H, as he reacts to R-Truth getting released. And you wonder why no one takes you guys seriously. One minute you're sitting here, not even 4 weeks ago, talking about how you don't fuck with R-Truth and how you would rather see him and Carlito release instead of seeing some of the other talents release. And then yesterday, you're all fuck this, fuck that, fuck you, fuck him, fuck me, fuck my mom, fuck everybody. That dog who's not alive right now, fuck them. Like, fuck everybody, right? Fuck everybody. Like, who are you? Fuck you. Like, about the guy you just said you wanted to release not even a couple of weeks ago. Again, for the people out there, well, anybody can change their mind, Devontae. Anybody can change their mind. In 4 weeks? In 4 weeks? That radical of a change? It seems like you're just grandstanding. It seems like you're just virtue signaling. It seems like you're just jumping on the choo-choo train, right? Like, come on, bro. Like, that kind of shit right there. You ain't gotta be that outraged to the degree where now your credibility gets called into question because of how eccentric you look as far as the way you react to things. I'm telling you, I don't care for R-Truth. I don't. He's never really been a favorite of mine, and I'm very indifferent when it comes to R-Truth as a character. But everything that I talked about in regards to all the news that came out, everything has been just strictly based on stats, strictly based on the emotions from other fans as far as how they're reacting to him, and strictly just based off of what I can see with my eyes. Although, seeing how the fans are reacting, I mean, shit, I don't know about that anymore because, again, I can't tell the fakes from the people who are legitimately upset about this. So, I find it concerning that these people who, it's like a mob mentality to a certain degree, man. It's a huge mob mentality. Again, I blame social media for giving all these people spaces to congregate amongst each other. These fucking losers who don't legitimately feel any way about R-Truth. But now you're going to make it a point because you've all gotten together in your little close-knit community, decided that we need now to go after WWE after what they've done to R-Truth. Like you're doing too much, and you're doing too much for something that you don't feel this strongly about. You really fucking don't. You can have your opinion about R-Truth being fucked over and at the same time recognize that you're being kind of a douchebag right now because you don't care to this degree. But now you want to cause chaos and you want to cause destruction as an excuse to just cause chaos and destruction. And you're going to do it off of a person's stamp. I can tell you right now, I guarantee you R-Truth wouldn't want you to do that. He wouldn't want you to do that. He wouldn't want you to hijack the show. Because I would like to think that if R-Truth was in a match, he wouldn't like it if someone hijacked his match on behalf of somebody else. Although I do find it massively ironic if they do start chanting R-Truth's name during CM Punk's match, right? Talk about fucking irony. Holy shit, if that actually occurred. But all this constant virtue signaling over R-Truth, like, calm the fuck down. Chill the fuck out. You're not that guy. You're not that person. You do not feel that strongly. You may feel about the situation, but you don't feel that strongly. Hijacking the show ain't bringing R-Truth back. I guarantee you most people in TKO right now and WWE at the moment have probably figured out that this is going to be the case now that they're reading your stupid fucking social media posts. And all that's telling them is, oh, okay, well now we know that we have to probably fuck with the volumes a little bit. We might have to edit the show a little tiny bit. We might have to fuck with the program and the presentation a little bit to not make it as noticeable as it's going to be on the show, because you idiots are now again congregating in public and talking about this in public. That's all you're doing. And then even furthermore, they're just going to wait for you to eventually tire yourself out because none of you guys legitimately stick to any of the things that you talk about. R-Truth his name may be the new CM Punk going forward for the next couple of years. I don't know. You never know. Then again, that might fall out of popularity because it worked for CM Punk because he legitimately didn't wrestle for about 6 or 7 years when all that stuff went down when he left in 2014. He wasn't in the public eye. R-Truth, I think, is going to be in the public eye. So that might not even last long enough. I'm pretty sure they're just waiting on you guys to just tire yourselves. Again, you might think I'm WWE dick riding right now at the moment, even though I went after them legitimately throughout the first portion of this entire video and all throughout yesterday's videos. I can't say anything to those people, but I'm talking to the common sense people who are listening to me. You do realize how fucking stupid this all looks, right? Fuck all the people who are going to probably be like WWE dick, right? Fuck them, right? Fuck them. They're going to have their fun, let them troll, do whatever they want to do. I'm talking to you guys. You understand logically how fucking stupid this looks. And all for fucking nothing. All for fucking nothing. This tweet right here though from this fucking Heartbreak Corp guy is just unbelievable though. That is actually one of the most unbelievable fucking tweets I think I've ever seen. To see a guy just so dramatically just turn like that, like it was fucking nothing. It's just nothing short of goddamn amazing. But let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to how you feel about this situation right here. They're planning on hijacking Raw tonight. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. But I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm usually against look at this guy. I'm usually against encouraging fans to hijack the show. But if y'all want WWE to know they fucked up not putting I'm sorry. Now he's saying Killer Cross. Oh man, we're gonna have fun tonight. At least it's gonna be a memorable show, one would think. Again, they're in Oklahoma, so I'm not really sure about that. But we'll see as it goes on tonight. I'm gonna be at work though, so keep me updated if anything. As always, my name is Devontae, aka Millennial Smart, and I'll be catching you fine folks later. A deuces and a P. Ice.